Assalamu alaikum, dear students, researchers, and different professors from different universities of the globe. Today I'm here at Data Analysis channel. I always bring for you the analysis of pictures, videos, or some columns. Today I have a scale for you which is called as Temperance scale in Pakistan. This scale has been developed by two Pakistani scholars, Dr. Adnan Adil, who is very famous in psychology, worked at University of Sargodha, and now I think he is working at University of Sialkot. And the second one is Sayyida Umama Shahab. So I'm going to analyze this scale for you so that it can help you in your research thesis, research papers, or any of your research projects. So this is the scale of Temperance scale developed by a famous psychologist, Professor Dr. Adnan Adil and Sayyida Umama Shahab. So I'm going for brief purpose of the study. This scale was developed to measure the phenomena of temperance because if you want to know about temperance, or if you want to measure the temperance scale, I recommend this scale for you. Temperance means a person's ability to control impulses, desires, and emotions. What was the process of making this scale? This study was composed of two studies. In first study, this procedure made the scale construction, and in the second study it confirmed the scale through confirmatory factor analysis. So in study 1, the scale construction is as follows. Initially, the researchers and scholars, they generated 83 items. After expert review, 75 items were finalized, and these items, or this scale, was applied to 50 university students for the exploratory factor analysis, and the scale was subdivided into four factors, or four dimensions, or four constructs, you can say that. After this, the temperance scale has four dimensions, or four factors, or four constructs. The first factor is self-regulation, the second factor is prudence, and the third factor is humility. The fourth one is forgiveness. So all these four factors made the temperance scale, and each factor has items through which you can measure each factor separately. What was the reliability of this scale? Since the temperance scale was subdivided into four factors such as self-regulation, prudence, humility, and forgiveness, and each factor has its own reliability, which is, if you see that, self-regulation has 0.72, prudence has 0.71, humility has 0.79, and forgiveness has 0.73. If you see all the reliabilities, they are in acceptable and in a very excellent range. So after reliability, I will explain for you the final conclusion. This final scale Temperance scale was developed by Pakistani researchers. The most famous who is Dr. Adnan Adil. You can contact him in University of Salkot, and Sayyida Umama Shahab. So the temperance scale had four factors. Each factor has a very good reliability, and these four factors were explored through exploratory factor analysis, and later they were confirmed through confirmatory factor analysis. So the final conclusion is the scale is reliable, the scale is valid, and this scale is suitable for Pakistani population. So any of you, if you want to use this scale in your research thesis, in your research papers, or in your research projects, I strongly recommend to use this scale. It measures the temperance phenomena. It also measures moral strengths related to self-control and ethical behavior. This scale is very useful for your research related to positive psychology. If you have topics related to positive psychology or character strengths or self-control or moral psychology or personality studies, I recommend you this scale. The whole, the complete review has been given to you. So please show me in your comment box if you have took any advantage from my this analysis, because I always take encourage from your reviews, your comments, and I always try to bring most used, valid, reliable scales for you so that it can help you in your research thesis, in your research projects. So please show me your comments that do you any do you take any advantage from this scale. I always try to connect you. I always try to teach you. I always try to give you prudence about quantitative research. So please connect it and stay tuned in the comments box. Thank you so much. And wait for the next scale. I will bring it tomorrow. Thank you so much.